Hey everyone, in this video I want to show you how to add data into Mapit from a CSV file, a text file, and an Excel file. So right now I have a feature class of counties in Texas, and right now it only has 5 columns of data right now, just a county ID, the name, and some population data. So right now I just have 2001 and 2016 data. I have a CSV that has all the years in between as well that I want to join to it. So in order to do that, and here's the CSV, this is what I'll join. All you need to do is go to add layer from a file, and then navigate to your folder where you have data that you want to bring in. So in this case, my CSV, go open, import layer, bring it in as a table. So just check this dot here and add layer. And then you'll see that our CSV table is now within Mapit. So now the idea is to attach all these years of population to these feature classes, to these counties. So all you need to do is click on your feature class that you want to join data from the CSV to. Click on this Perform Analysis button, Summarize Data, click on Join Features, and then it says that it's going to join this CSV to the feature class. Click on this icon with the table on it, and then this is where you choose where your unique ID is in each of the items in the map. So this F1 I know is the first column in my feature class, and or actually that's the table, the CSV table, and then I'm going to join it to county, which is the ID in the feature class. So I want to join 1 to 1. That's correct. We're not going to do anything with this statistics. And then here in number 5, you can rename it. So I'm just going to rename this to join CSV, and that'll work. So I'm going to run analysis, and as it's joining it, I'm going to just pause this video until it's complete. Okay, now that it's complete, you see that it created a whole new feature class, so I can go ahead and remove the ones that I'm done with, as well as the CSV. And if I open up the table, you can see these first 5 columns are from my original feature class, and now here's the rest of the data from the CSV. So for this particular county, Harris County, where Houston is at, I can just double check. I can see in 2001 here, the number is the same in the 2001 here in the CSV, so it joined it correctly. So good. Now, what if you have data that uses language data in another language that has different characters in it? So if I open up, I have a text file here as an example, and as you can see, I have data in these 3 columns that are in a different language that uses different characters. So these Japanese, Russian, and Chinese. So you have to bring this in as a .txt file and not a CSV file. Otherwise, it will scramble those characters. It's not going to know what those characters are, and it'll mess up the data. So you have to bring it in as a .txt file in order to preserve your data. So again, it's going to be the same process. We're going to add a layer from a file, choose file, and navigate to your folder where you have your text file. So here we are, .txt, open, import. We're going to bring it in as just a table again like we did the CSV. Add layer. And here we go. Now we have it. So if we open this up, you can see that it has preserved the columns of data that are using different characters. So we need to join that to a feature class. So let's join it to the one that we just made. So again, Perform Analysis button, click on it, Summarize Data, click on Join Features, and then it's going to be the same process again. So it's joining a text file that's in our work environment to the feature class here. We'll click on this icon with the table. I know that F1 is my county ID, the unique ID, and then we'll just click county. We're saying those are the same. That's how you join it. Join one to one. And then I'm just going to rename this to join txt to CSV. Okay, and then run analysis, and I'm just going to pause this video until it's done with it. Okay, now it's completed joining the text file to the feature class. So you can go ahead and remove the old one, and then I'm just going to open up the table to this new feature class with everything in it. So here's the first 5 columns from the original feature class, and now here's the data from the CSV with all the years of population data. And then on the very end, you see it attached the data from the text file, which has all of these columns in different languages using different characters, and it's all preserved, and that's what you need. So there you go. That's how you add data into Mapit from a CSV file and a text file, and why you want to use one over the other. You want to use the text file, and for those of you that need to add data in that's in a different language, that's using different characters. So one last thing, I'm going to go ahead and save this map, and I'm going to go back into my content, and I'm working out of this folder here. So I want to add in a feature class, which will be created from simply adding in an Excel spreadsheet. So let me go ahead and add it in and navigate to my folder. So it's from my computer, choose a file, navigate to your folder, and here I have a spreadsheet of all the Starbucks locations in Dallas-Fort Worth. So I'm going to open that. And then go ahead and give it a title that you want. And you have to add tags to everything that you add into Mapit. So I'm going to just add the tag tutorial. And I know I have latitude and longitude in my spreadsheet. So Mapit knows how to recognize the columns with latitude and longitude automatically. So I'm just going to keep that selected, and I'm going to add item. And I'll pause this video until it's complete. Okay, so it is added in the Starbucks locations in the Mapit from my Excel spreadsheet. So I'm just going to go back to my map, click on my content, and then my map is in this folder. And now, once we get back into our map environment, I can now add in those Starbucks locations that I just added in. So we'll go to add layer, and I'm going to search for layers. And then I know it's in my content. And the title is DFW Starbucks. There it is. Add it. And there you go. As you can see, it's added in these new Starbucks locations into the DFW region. So that is how you add data in Mapit from a Excel spreadsheet, a CSV, and a text file, and the difference between the three of them and why you want to use one over the others.